Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial. Today's review would be The Intruder. Let's get into it. So this is starring Meagan, Michael Ealy, and Dennis Quaid. A lot of the movie was shown in the trailers, so you pretty much know the scope of the movie. A couple. Michael Ealy he's successful in the business that he's in. He just closed a big deal. Of course, it brings more money in return. He want to start a family with his wife, Meagan. Her name is Annie, and they go looking out for houses. They only go see one house. Now they're from the city. His job is in the city, but he wants to go get a house way in the country to start a family. Wrong. Flag. This movie has so many flags in it, and there's no pickup on a flag. And I'm all for a man who has a wife and he wants to please his wife, right? But men have to be careful where pleasing your wife is one thing, but not trusting your better judgment is another. And even though this is a movie, you can see the reality in this, what took place in this movie, where you can see how there are a lot of men out here in the world that just pleases their woman and really don't trust. Doesn't, if the woman say that's what it is, that's what it is, and they don't use their better judgment in the matter. Because he's seen all the flags from the jump, and he didn't go with it. He just went because that's what his wife wanted, just to please her no matter what. And that could be a problem in a lot of cases or whatever. So they went with it, bought the house. And you already seen from the previews, guy's not willing to give up the house. He's still stalking around. You later find out he had to sell the house he was under bankruptcy and stuff like that. Now, the house is, he said 3.5, bought it down to 3.3 million. Like, ridiculous. It probably, you know what? I have seen HGTV, so I have seen where it's a lot of houses out in the world that, to my eyes, if I'm paying that much money, you want to get bang for your buck. Oh, this house? Ooh, but to each his own, but ain't no, for that much money. Nevertheless, if you buy a house like that, landscape your whole house. And he said, my father built this house from scratch. So just think it could be passageways and stuff like that. And I already thought that because early in the film, when he's showing them the house, he looks at the pantry, like where the linen closet thing is. And when you first look at it at first glance, it looks like you just see a closet there. But when he goes to, do whatever, all you see is the linen. So it tricks your eyes out where you didn't see what you just saw. But later come to find out, it's like a trick closet. So it looks like it's a linen closet, but it really opens up to trap area that he has down that's under the house. So he really been living underneath the house. So when you hear see the previews they hear footsteps, that's him creeping throughout the house because he's living underneath the house the whole time. And shout out to Joseph Sikora, that from the his show Power on Stars, that plays Tommy. He's the friend in this, and he's suspicious of him from the jump. He tried his best and he got real spooked and he got killed. So I don't know where they dished the car at, but he had a nice car. His car got dished somewhere. So it's really just going on a journey of him stalking the house, different things, and them catching on. He was in bankruptcy, so he really had to stay at the house because he needed the money. He got away. His daughter got away from him because she changed her name. She ended up speaking to Michael Ealy, telling him, like, please don't call her no more. And she told her about her dad. And the wife, he really killed the wife. She didn't commit suicide. You've seen the previews for that. So the previews pretty much gave a lot of the movie. You just had to see the little parts other than that. It's just, I think it's a decent film. I don't know if it's a movie theater film for you to watch. I think it's a decent film to watch, especially if it came on Netflix or something like that. And it's a film that fellas, men and women should watch together. And women, you need to watch this movie because you can't just be gullible out here in life and think everything. Just try to see the good in everybody and just be so nice, because what happens is you're blinded where you miss the evil or you miss the manipulation. 11. That's what he basically did. He manipulated his wife where she started to turn on him or whatever. So the movie ended, of course, what you think's going to happen after he ransacked them and did everything. They eventually get the best of him and they kill him. And that's pretty much the end of the movie. But decent film. Out of my 4-star rating system, I give this movie a 2 out of 4 stars. 2 out of 4 stars. Decent film. Till next time. Subscribe and like. If you seen the film, just happen to ruin a review, leave a comment. Tell me what you felt. Like.